taking a break from my classes, and I'm just reflecting on the goodness of God. 10 years ago, I was basically homeless. I had nowhere to go. 10 years ago, I walked out of my marriage because it was not serving me. I suffered for 15 years. 10 years ago, I dishonored the church by walking away from a man that I thought was not a good husband to me. And instead of losing my mind or hanging myself from a tree, I decided to love myself and to start all over again. I was chastised by the church, crucified by the church. I was basically thrown out by the church. Because, whether we want to believe it or not, we have some form of, what do you call it? Prejudice when it comes to women. When women leave a marriage, it is always said, oh, she see some other man that she wants. Or, oh, it's because she's not getting enough money. And, oh, it's because she thinks she's too good for him. When most times, all women desire is love, respect, and attention. And I walked out of that marriage. It was the loneliest road I've ever traveled because there were so many things being said about me. I had multiple men. I was doing odd sexual activities with different men, and the rumors were stink. But during that period, the Lord asked me to shut up. The Lord said to me, shush, be quiet. You don't have to tell your side of the story. And so what did I do? I obeyed. I walked away with $4.6 million debts. I walked away vehicleless. I walked away houseless, husbandless. I walked away with only a mediocre career in accounting, doing odd jobs for people and they weren't paying me. I walk away without a future. But 10 years after that, you remember the scripture that says that the Lord will replace the years that the locust and the cankerworm have stolen? 10 years after that, I did my second degree. First degree was in accounting and math. Forgive me, the car is hot and I'm sweating. And now I have acquired in 10 years a second degree in language and literature. In 10 years, I've purchased my own home. In 10 years, I am debt-free. In 10 years, I have my sanity back. I have my self-esteem back. My 2 children are happy. I am at peace with God. In 10 years, I've learned to love me and love myself. So when people see me on the road every day and I'm dressing up and I'm enjoying life, they do not understand the 15 years of torture I have been through. And I'm still praying to God for the okay to tell my story. Because when I do tell my story, the aim is not to criticize nor to bring down anybody, but it is to edify persons. Seek God before you go into a marriage. Make sure God say yes. Don't rush into a marriage because marriage is not a bed of roses.